Hey everyone, it's Anne, being practically blinded by the sun this March afternoon, but that's okay. It's beautiful. I want to talk a little bit today about fear, and in particular what fear does to us in relationship. Which is interesting. It's something I was thinking about for weeks before coronavirus ever was a thing on my radar, but it seems especially relevant now. So, hence I'm recording it now. So the thought is, you know about the fight-flight response, right? So when we're feeling afraid, when we're feeling like we're under attack and vulnerable, we tend to have these two different responses. One is the fight response, one is the flight response. And they're both protective, they keep us alive, stuff like that. I was thinking about how that directly corresponds to how we are in relationship when we are feeling unsettled or uncertain, either in ourselves or within a relationship. What are the two often very unhelpful things that we do? And one of them is fight, which can look like in relationship, can look like judgment, can look like aggression, can look like attack, can look like this othering that we see. That's my dog, sorry. This whole us them thing, and you're focusing on blame. And would you like to see him? Where is he? He's down there. He's very vicious. Must be somebody on the trail. Anyway, so fight looks like judgment and attack and separation and trying to get rid of, the person who we see as the threat. And we can talk about what a problem that can, what problems that causes. Then the other thing is, what does flee look like in relationships? So flee looks like hiding. Flee looks like I have opinions, I have gifts, I have things that I could actually offer to this situation, whether that's my honesty or my generosity or a skill or my attention. There's so many things that we can give. Flee has us not share any of that because we're hunkering down and we're hiding. So our voice doesn't get heard, our skills don't get used. And that's, I think, equally problematic, So maybe I'm not out there attacking you, but if I'm doing nothing when I could be doing something that actually would be an incredible use of me, that's not ideal, I don't think. So what do you do, right? So if you don't want to be going around in fight, flight, fear mode in your relationships or otherwise, what do you do? And of course, the Signs of Kindness project that I've started, putting the messages, like my thinking is what are the things that I need to hear, the messages that when I internalize them, it helps ratchet down my fear. Like a lot of times that's what drives the messages that I put on my stuff. But the process that I go through, I wanted to share in case it's helpful. So it's two parts. It's the part one is, well, what do I need? If I'm afraid, there's some sense of I'm lacking something. There's part of me that doesn't have enough or feel enough. So to ask the question, what do I need right now? What's going on and what do I need? And then part two is, what can I give? And that's the whole don't hide part. So if I'm just sitting in a vacuum, making sure my needs are met from outside, it's incomplete. That's stuck because we're meant to take in, receive, and then turn it around and give and offer, so that somebody else can benefit from us. So it's that two-part process. I think when I'm focusing on what do I need and what can I give, fear doesn't play into it as much. It really takes a back seat to the actual things that I can control, which is, of course, where you've got to go if you don't want fear to overrun you, because fear is all about uncertainty and out of control and, oh my gosh, that's a problem, I'm paralyzed, right? So anyway, I hope that's helpful in some way, but that's what's been on my mind and wanted to share. Take care.